Those of you who are watching who are around my age probably remember that when we were teenagers, the thing that we worried about most on a date was whether or not the boy was going to try and get a kiss at the end of the night, and were we going to give it to him. But kids today say that dating is a lot different than it used to be for us, and the changes are horrifying. You will be surprised, a lot of you, about what you hear today. There is a chilling new trend in teenage dating that is quickly getting the attention of newspapers across the country: dating violence. Kids today say it's really pretty normal to get a kiss and a slap on the same date. It is so common, in fact, that experts say that at least a quarter, 1/4 of all teenagers have been hit or knocked around on a date. And what's even more startling, many of these girls who are being punched and slapped and hit are saying, "It's okay, he likes me." But first, the story of a young girl who can't be here today to share her story, her bruises never healed. Jenny Crompton was more than just an average child. She was an adorable little girl, smart, full of life, always surrounded by friends. As a teenager, she was on the honors list, involved in almost every school activity, but still her big teenage dream was typical of most girls her age. She wanted a boyfriend. At age 14, Jenny met Mark Smith, a handsome upperclassman whom she fell for instantly. But shortly into the relationship, things began to change. Friends noticed the two fighting a lot. After a year, the two broke up. Things seemed calm again for Jenny until one warm autumn afternoon. At 3:05 p.m. that day, Jenny Crompton walked into her house and was brutally attacked by a man with a knife. This man was no stranger to Jenny. It was her first love, Mark Smith. Police records say that Mark had snuck into her home, waited for her to arrive, and savagely stabbed her over 60 times with a butcher knife. Jenny Crompton was found dead in a pool of blood. What did you think of Mark when he first started dating Jenny?
When I first met him, I thought he was pretty shy and probably pretty immature. In fact, I thought he was 16 and he was actually 18.
Mm-hmm.
He was real polite in our house. I was a pretty strict parent, and he did follow all of our rules. So,
was this her first boyfriend?
Yeah.
For those of you parents who are watching, I was saying to Vicki before we started the show that my main intent in doing this is to save some girl out there so that their daughter Jenny's life would not have been in vain. If you're a parent and you're watching and you think, "Oh, this could never happen to my daughter," I want Vicki for just a moment to share with us the kind of girl she was. She's the kind of girl that every mother would want to have for her daughter. She was an honor student.
She was just a good kid and didn't give us a whole lot of trouble. Cared about her family and had a brand new baby brother that she just loved dearly.
Mark says he dated Jenny for 18 months and never laid a hand on her until the day he killed her. And for that, he's going to spend the rest of his life locked up in the Anamosa Men's Reformatory. In Anamosa, Iowa, it's been 6 long years behind bars since he killed Jenny Crompton. And he says there's something he's always wanted to say to Jenny's parents, which is what?
I just want to take this opportunity to say that I'm truly sorry for what I did. And I know that those are just mere words, but I've never had the opportunity before to tell them, and I feel this is the greatest time to do it.
What do you want to say to him, Vicki?
Mark, why? Why did you do it? How could you do that to her? You said that you loved her.
That's true. I had a lot of problems at home. It's not her fault. I know that in the past that you've blamed yourself for, you know, if you could have done something different, you know, maybe this wouldn't have happened. And I'd just like to tell you that it's not your fault and you're not to blame, that I'm the one to blame here.